It is a balmy 7 degrees Fahrenheit outside, and I thought it would be great to do a supper that would remind me of my grandma. My grandma would make beef and noodles, but she made the noodles herself. She did a lot of farming, and so they were an all-day kind of thing, and they were the Klusky kind of noodles, the really thick wheat noodles. Well, we're not going to do wheat noodles because we're gluten-free. So this is what I'm going to use, and I open the box. These have to be my favorite wide noodles out there. This is tagliatelle, very, very tasty. The water is boiling, so we'll probably be assembling it a little bit later, as soon as the noodles are done. Anyway, I do a lot of canning, and I wanted to show that actually. This is a canner, and I can a lot of leftovers, so I can beef. And this is beef here that's been canned. Woo! There goes the dishwasher. This is beef that's been canned in its own broth. And what I'm going to do is use this, and it's going to break up really, really nicely because it's been canned. And I have broth here, which is about 12 ounces. And first this is going to go in the pan, and we're going to get it to a nice boil. Should go pretty quick. But we're going to add the beef to that too. And it's going to splop. See that splop? There's broth to this too, so there's going to be quite a bit of broth. But it's okay because I'm going to thicken it up by using a cornstarch slurry. I'm going to grab a spoon. Hold on. There we go. Got that part. I'm going to break up the beef a little bit. And I'm going to let it heat. Now, a lot of people would put seasoning in it this time, and you're welcome to. I will put it in just a moment, but I want to break up the beef first. My grandma only used salt and pepper in her beef and noodles, and it turned out so fantastic because she also canned her own beef. So she had cooked down her beef and seasoned it before she canned it, and it was fantastic. It just fell apart, and I don't know how else to describe it except it's comfort food. So I'm going to make a cornstarch slurry, and how to make a cornstarch slurry is water and cornstarch. And I have about a half a cup of water in my ugly doll mug because I thought it was funny, and a huge heaping spoonful. I'm not measuring it because I don't really need to. I've done this a bajillion times, and this tutorial is for my husband, so he can make this when I'm busy and I can't cook dinner. Alright, so once it's supposed to wait until the broth and beef are boiling, but I don't want to waste that much time. I want to get this in there, the slurry in there. So I'm stirring it up to, it looks kind of like skim milk. I wouldn't recommend drinking it. It doesn't have that blue color, but yes, it looks kind of like skim milk. And you're going to just dump it in here. And what's going to happen is you're going to cook it down for about 2 minutes, and that's going to make kind of a nice little gravy. And when, oh look, the water's boiling. Oh, imagine that. And there goes the dishwasher again. I keep running into it. My hips are at perfect height. Okay. So these little noodles come in these little baskets, and I love that. But my family likes these noodles, so I'm just going to use the whole box. Why not? And you know what? I'm going to use the same spoon, because it's all going to the same place. The beef is actually starting to thicken a tiny bit. And I like to season by smell. So this is a really fun salt seasoning. It's called Jane's Crazy Mixed Up Salt. My sister-in-law found this in a very small town, so I know it's available just about everywhere, which is nice. When I found it, I was really excited. My grandma, like I said, only used salt and pepper, but I'm going to use this stuff because it's got extra things in it and it's fun. I like to add seasoning until I can smell it. Nope, not yet. Oh yeah, there's a perfect smell. Okay, so this is going to cook down, and the noodles are going to cook down, and the next time you see this, it's going to be on a dish. Thanks. So this is a finished product, and this is a really, really quick meal. My grandma would be proud because this tastes pretty darn good. I used about 2 8-ounce cans of beef, so about 16 ounces of beef. And then, of course, all of the tagliatelle, which is about 12 ounces of pasta. I used about a cup and a half of broth. And I just mixed it together with some seasonings. And here's the finished product. And it's super awesome. And my grandmother would be so proud of me. Thank you. Oh, wait, my husband says I need to take a bite, but it's really, really hot, so I don't know if I can do this without burning my tongue, but see the pain I go through for you. Oh, it reminds me of my grandma. She was awesome. Talking with my mouth full. You can add mushrooms to this, too. I didn't because my son thinks they're awful, so I didn't add them. Just for him. Yeah. Bye-bye.